Hello and welcome to Sarah's Tarot. Here is your weekend guidance for Friday the 22nd, Saturday the 23rd and Sunday the 24th of February. And I have two Rider-Waite decks for you to choose from today, the Vintage Rider-Waite and the Winter Waite. So if you decide which you feel drawn to, I'll then shuffle the cards and we'll see what's coming up for you this weekend. So we'll start with deck one and give the cards a bit of a shuffle. And we'll see what's happening for those of you drawn to deck one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do so by clicking on the subscribe button below. That's flown out, so we'll start with that. Five of Cups. Lots of energy in the cards today. Okay, so Friday. Okay, so Friday there could be some harsh words exchanged between you and someone. There may be some disappointment as well, and some sadness as you finish the week. Okay, now it seems to be connected with this King of Swords energy, and the King of Swords relates to Aquarius, Gemini and Libra, and he can be quite harsh with how he comes across sometimes, and that can lead to this kind of sadness for some people, especially if you're feeling a little bit sensitive on Friday. It could be that this person has made a decision with regard to something in your life. Now, this may be someone that's that has a lot of authority, or someone who is in a position of power. That's how I feel very much with this card today. It could be someone who is close to you, such as a partner, family member that is upsetting you. And for others, it literally could mean that you are missing this person on Friday. Someone that has left your life, you know, possibly an ex-partner or someone who you are grieving for. And that's for some of you. But for others, it's about harsh words being exchanged or harsh decisions being made towards the end of the week that have left you feeling a little bit down, a little bit low, and there is a need for you to kind of come to terms with something, I feel, on Friday. Okay, so let's have a look at Saturday. What is coming up for Saturday? All right, well, we have the Page of Cups and the World card. Okay, so Saturday looks to be a better day. We have the lovely Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups relates to water signs, Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. And this is a very loving energy, okay? And I feel this person is kind of stepping in and brightening your world, I feel. You know, it's almost as if their love makes you feel complete on Saturday. Now, this could be time spent with a child or young person on Saturday. Maybe you're going out shopping or off out somewhere in the world and taking this person along, okay? This may also be an offer from someone to take you somewhere. Perhaps there's an invitation, perhaps travel is involved, because we have the World card here. But this is a real loving energy. And for some of you, it's an offer of love, or a message of love. And I just feel it makes you feel much more contented being around this person on Saturday. And for some of you, this offer is kind of indicating that it's time for change. It's time for a new cycle. And things are changing here in an emotional sense for you on Saturday. But this could be to do with a certain person, perhaps a younger person, who really makes you smile and lifts your spirits, I feel, especially after Friday's energy. And then Sunday, let's see what's coming up for you on Sunday. Okay, so Sunday, Judgment card. And the Knight of Wands. There's a major move or decision, or some kind of realization that's happening on Sunday. You know, and I feel as if you are kind of needing to make this judgment pretty quickly, because we've got the Knight of Wands here relating to fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. And when that energy comes in, you know, you don't have time to sort of think about things too much. It's like an on-the-spot judgment of something. So I feel for many of you, this will be something that's unexpected, that comes into your life on Sunday, out of the blue, and sort of puts you on the spot. But I don't feel it's a negative thing. I feel it's quite a positive energy. And in a way, some of you may have realised that this was kind of coming up, or it's almost as if you wake up Sunday and have this realisation that it's time to get moving. Perhaps you've been burying your head in the sand, or perhaps you've not been happy with a certain situation in your life, and it just feels as if Sunday you have a completely different perspective on things, and realise that it's time to make certain decisions, or time to make certain changes in your life. And some of you may be making a kind of impulsive move forward on Sunday, or an impulsive on-the-spot decision. But I feel as if it's something that could be a bit of a surprise for some of you. But whereas others, it may be this energy is coming in because you've been procrastinating and putting something off. But you certainly wake up with a very clear mind on Sunday and seem to know exactly where you're heading and what you want from life. Now I'm going to draw a card from the angel deck here for the weekend, for the overall energy. Let's see what the angels would like you to know this weekend. This is the Pocket Full of Angels deck. It's a lovely little deck. I've had this for a number of years, and they're such sweet, loving messages. So let's see what... let's take a card for this weekend. Wow, okay, I like this particular message. A fresh start. The period of difficulties that you have been going through are coming to an end, and now is a time for a new beginning in your life. Makes sense, doesn't it, with this Judgment card? Take up any opportunities that present themselves to you now, however small or insignificant they may seem, as you will soon find that they are more important than you think, and are leading you to a time of self-renewal and future contentment. If you want to start living and make a fresh start, simply call on your angels, then follow your heart. Okay, yeah, makes a lot of sense. So it's a weekend then for coming to terms with something, accepting a loving offer of support or a loving offer to step out into the world, and then making a crucial judgment on Sunday in order to progress with this fresh start that the angels want you to know it's time for. Okay, so that's for those of you drawn to deck 1. We'll now have a look at deck 2. Okay, so for deck 2 is the Winter Waits. Okay, lovely deck, the Winter Waits. I bought this at Christmas, and such lovely wintry scenes based on the Rider-Waite deck. If you've not subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking on the button below, and then you'll be notified when I upload in the future. Okay, so let's have a look what's coming in for you on Friday. So let's put that there, put that there. Okay, so we have the Hermit card and the Four of Pentacles. So Friday is a day where I feel as if you're kind of feeling pretty reserved. Some of you may be feeling a little withdrawn. But you're in deep reflection here with the Hermit, you know. There's lots for you to think about, especially in a practical or financial sense, all right? The Four of Pentacles shows you holding on to what's yours. All right, now, maybe you are feeling a little self-protective, perhaps. I feel for some of you, actually, it's almost as if you're in survival mode at the moment. So some of you may be feeling a little bit under threat in some way, perhaps to do with finances, or is someone trying to take something from you, or is someone trying to push you into something or push you to do something a certain way, because, you know, you're holding on for dear life here. As you can see, this guy here, he's been sat here a while with his pentacles and he's not letting go. So something you're not letting go of, and it could even be a relationship as well. Whatever it is, you're fighting this on your own. It's your own little battle, and it could be a battle from within where, you know, you're in deep thought, in deep reflection, or it could be a physical battle, because the earth element is about the physical and the material. But whatever it is, you're just feeling very, very protective and not wanting to let go of something on Friday. So there will be a period where you sort of feel you want to step back and almost close yourself away from the world, I feel. And let's have a look on Saturday and see how things develop. Okay, so Saturday we have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's a lovely day, I feel, for many of you on Saturday. We've got this wonderful Two of Cups energy. So there's clearly someone you're going to be spending time with on Saturday that you feel very close to. This could be a partner, could be the Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a family member, close friend, work colleague, but whoever this is, and it could even be a young child, whoever this is, they have a lovely calming energy, a lovely steady, thoughtful way about them, and you share this great bond between you. And Saturday you'll be sharing your thoughts, sharing your heart, sharing your time together. One of those. And this person will have a very grounding energy, and especially if you have anything emotional to share. The Knight of Pentacles tends to be a wonderful listener and very good at solving problems in a practical way. So if you're sharing anything in that way on Saturday, this person will be so good to talk to, and you'll know who this is, because obviously it resonates differently for everyone. So if you have something to share, don't be afraid to share it. This person will come up with some good advice. And for some of you, this does indicate a partnership of some kind, perhaps in a practical sense, maybe to do with work issues or ventures or projects that you're working on. And together, you're looking at the long term here and wondering about how you're going to achieve what you've both set out to do. But so it's a day of practicalities, but also a day where you share whatever's going on with this person. The two of you are sort of sitting down and discussing your future, I feel. Could be your partner that you're discussing this with, and it may be the practical issues of your future that need to be discussed on a Saturday. Okay, so let's have a look at Sunday's cards. What is coming up for you on Sunday? Okay, Sunday you have the Lovers card and the King of Swords. So now we have a decision needing to be made, a decision from the heart, I feel. The Lovers card is the card of Gemini, and that's the energy of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There is a need to look at two sides of something on Sunday. And I feel as if, because we have the King of Swords here, the message for some of you is to make sure that your decision with this card, with the energy of this card, is objective, okay? And that you don't make these decisions from your heart, or only from your heart. Obviously, you need to use compassion as well. But there is a need to have a balanced, objective view, okay? For some of you, this will be with regard to relationships. There's a situation going on right now for you that you really need to sort of think about. The King of Swords is an energy that thinks about things deeply and tends to look at things from all sorts of angles and comes up with a decision that's fair and based on integrity, even if it doesn't really suit everyone involved. With the King of Swords, it is what it is, and regardless of emotions, he will make a decision that is objective and looks at things from a practical point of view, you know. I mean, if we allow our hearts to rule our heads, we can end up with the wrong decision. But this energy is stepping in to make sure that you do use your head, especially in terms of love on Sunday. For some of you, this could also be that you are spending time on Sunday with a lover, a partner. And I want to say that for some of you, this King of Swords maybe pushing you into some sort of decision. And I want to say, don't allow this person to make you feel pressured on Sunday if that's the case. Because what I get with him is that, you know, he's wielding his sword here, and he's saying, well, you know, it's time. I need to know where I stand. What are you going to do? And you're not quite sure yet. And if that's the case, then don't feel pressured. You know, be assertive and stand up to this guy, and make him realise that matters of the heart need time. You know, not all of us can make decisions with our head in the way that he can. So that is for Sunday. Now let's have a look at your angel message for this weekend. Now, looking at Sundays, it's maybe, you know, for some of you, with this guy sort of pressuring you, maybe while you're sort of protecting yourself here, you've kind of become a bit defensive because you're feeling pressured. So try to step back from anyone that's doing that to you on Sunday. And the Lovers card can be a family issue as well. It doesn't have to be a partner. Okay, so Angel Thoughts is your card from the angels this weekend. Are you finding yourself having random, unexplained ideas and thoughts lately? These are angelic communications giving you guidance towards your intended path of contentment. Your angels are steering you through your instinct, your inner knowingness. So please take some time out to assimilate your thoughts, listen to your inner voice, and follow their loving guidance. You will be glad that you did. Take heed of the thoughts your angels will share, and trust you'll be happier. They're taking you there. So listen to your instincts this weekend, okay? Don't be pushed into anything, as I said. Share your thoughts with this person that you feel is someone who you have a close bond with. Share your thoughts with them. Don't go it alone like the hermit. You know, perhaps have some time for reflection, but do share your thoughts about any decisions you are making. But at the end of the day, it's your instincts that are going to lead you to the right decision or any movement that you make forward. Okay, so that's your reading for this weekend. If you would like to order a reading, you can do so from my link below. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.